Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Mr. Wolf, and welcome back to the Arctic Martian Castaway. So last episode, we explored more of the Arctic region. We encountered the ice worm Leviathan, and we kind of unlocked some more stuff here and there, but mostly just dicked around. But for this episode, we're going to continue exploring this area, and my goal for this one is that we're going to find the cure, we're going to cure the frozen Leviathan, and we're going to locate the ice worm graveyard. Now, before starting this, I did do a little building. I expanded more, well, not really expanded more on my base. I added a few more stuff, but I'll show that at a later date. What I did do also is that, as you can see, I've constructed the Snow Fox. His name is Speedy. Because this thing can go very, very fast. He's painted in a dark blue, because I felt that was a good color. Oh, hold on there, buddy. Alright, and yeah, without further ado, we're gonna go. Okay. Whoa. Alright, easy. Okay. So the way how this goes is that I have looked up where to find the cure, so I do know where to go, and I've also looked the frozen Leviathan. But first, I want to go visit the ice worm graveyard. Because I feel that, like, if I just get it out of it's near this area first, and if I get out of the way, it'll be better. It'll be better. I have a plan. Whoa, okay. Easy there, buddy. Oh, Jesus. Yes, I want to get the graveyard out of the way first, because I feel like the best way to end this episode would be to explore the frozen Leviathan. I feel that, like, that'd be a good way to end this video. We're just gonna go through this pathway. Okay, I think that's the area where I got the thumper. Oh god! Oh my god! Oh, Jesus. So fair warning. Fair warning. The worm is bound to show up in this pathway. Because we are in his territory. I remember Alan saying, like, northeast. I think he said, like, northeast is where he's bound to be. I forgot, was it this way? I think it was this way. Alright, it's his territory, and you gotta be careful around this area. Oh yeah, and I can boost as well. Whoop! I forgot about that. I haven't controlled...
Architect data patterns are so strong here. There is almost certainly vital information pertaining to my body construction nearby.
Or would that be? Alan, can you tell me where? Where would that be? Oh god. Okay, the corpse. Oh god. What? I'm stuck. Oh god. Okay. Did not mean to crash you. I'm sorry, Speedy. Alright. I've been told to stick to the right. No, thank you. Alright. We're fine. Everything is okay. Everything's fine. This is perfectly fine. And here we are. There's the bones. Oh, there he is. Welcome to the Ice Worm Graveyard. I never saw this before. At least through a playthrough. I did see it in videos, but this is cool. I like that it's like just about the same model as the current bastard that's out here, but you can see like frost developing over this, over its carcass. It's got like some holes in it. You can see like some of the bones. This is cool. Ice worm. Okay, did they add more info? They have. Awesome. Ice worm. An extremely large and dangerous leviathan, roughly 95 meters long, with a thick-plated exoskeleton that burrows through the dense ice shells with minimal resistance. Plating ice worm is covered in a thick exoskeleton with backward facing spikes. The exoskeleton protects the soft upper body of the ice worm as it moves through the ice. The spikes create thin treads that rapidly shuttle melted water back as it burrows, similar to tire treads. The interior of the ice worm is covered in a thicker skin that doesn't require plating. A superheated horn. Oh, I was wondering if the horn was heated. The horn of the ice worm is the thickest part of this creature. The thinner chambers of the horn are filled with deposits of raw alkali metals that react violently with water, creating an exothermic chemical reaction. As the ice worm burrows, the small microscopic grooves continuously channel water into these chambers, allowing it to burrow with ease. These behaviors, the ice worm is an ambush predator. It relies on the sound traveling through the ice to alert it to potential prey. Then it lunges through the ice and uses its horns or its mandibles to attack. The ice worm can be temporarily distracted through the use of sonic devices. Assessment: aggressive and lethal. Avoid. That's the definition of literally every Leviathan. The only one then I feel like wouldn't be much of a threat would be the Reefbacks and the Sea Emperor, unless provoked, I think. But anyways, that's really, really cool. Really cool. I love that they added that for the final product. Oh, obviously they would have to, but I love that they added in more information on this guy. And that actually explains like the use of the thumpers, because those things they're designed to like generate sonic frequency in the ice. So you could use those things to like distract the worm as you like explore this section. Whoop, wrong button. Sweet. Okay, this was one of the areas that I wanted to explore, and as you can see, we got a few other skeletal remains. This one must have been a recent one, or it hasn't fully dissolved yet. It dissolved. It hasn't fully dissolved yet, so that's here. Alright, now I was going to go back and investigate the frozen Leviathan, but Alan did say there is an architect area nearby, so let's do a quick sweep of this, though, first. I'm going to save any events. Gotta get killed. Oh! Holy shit! That dude just swallowed that snow stalker. Damn! Ow! Ow. Okay. I think I'm in the right area. Yeah, because if I come down here, just follow this path. Go down this way. Ah, there it is. Alright, Alan. Thank you, sir. Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, crystals. A large emerald. Iron cubes. Alright, what do we got here? So, this looks like they were making... Is this how they make the ion cubes? Out of the emeralds? Like, I know I've seen a lot of fabricators, but it could be something... Ooh. Ooh, architect component. What is this? Plastic tissue.
That is a rough way to go.
Yes, I would not enjoy being crushed while mining iron tube components.
The cold preserved the body
How
well,
would
but
they make
this
iron
isn't a big
cubes?
sample. Will it be enough?
Our tissues are pluripotent, derived from the DNA of various species, capable of changing form as necessary.
Ah, like stem cells. So, what prevents you from, I don't know, ending up with hooves where your eyelashes should go?
That does not happen. At least not since the 4th iteration.
Interesting. Okay, but looking at blueprints, that's another good component. Components. Okay, so we just need one more architect organs, and then we'll be able to theoretically construct up a body. Awesome. Alright. So we are now done with this section. Oh god, it's night. Okay. I'm gonna make my way back to the truck. Well, back to the main area. Charge this thing up. And then we shall go and find the cure and the frozen Leviathan. Okay, so after reviewing where I needed to go, I learned that to locate the cure, I was kind of going in the right direction of not just the cure but the frozen Leviathan, albeit a little off course. Well, of course, just a little bit. So I double-checked and again, I was kind of going in the right direction, but here's where I went wrong. So, to find the cure, you do have to go past, like, near the robotics lab, and you gotta go past me on this down this pathway. That's the way. Where I went wrong is that I sort of, not necessarily overshot, but I kind of went past where I initially was supposed to go. So if we go back this way, we need to go near the area for where a snow stalker. Ah, he's still dead. Good. Either that or he hasn't even showed up yet. Now go up this pathway. And then we gotta go this way. Yeah, we gotta go right. Just keep going along this area. Keep going this way, we'll eventually come across a spy pingling area, and that should be where the cure is. Just the birds. Well, if I go down here... Oh, hi! Should be the right area. I think just a little further. Wait, no, that's water. I don't want to plunge my snowfox into the water. That'd be very stupid. Oh god! Oh god! I am so sorry!
Seek shelter.
I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry! Are you okay? Are you okay? I didn't mean to do that. That was by a total accident. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Turn off the lights. Alright, now this is the area where it is. So get our little dude out here. Alright, little buddy, you're up. Retrieve the cure.
What's our mission?
And there it is. You see that big cart? That is exactly where the cure is. So I kind of was in the right direction of where I was supposed to be.
Sam must have stashed this here.
Just went a bit too far.
She was going to use this antibacterial agent to neutralize the bacterium.
go ahead and collect this magnetic while I'm here. I can't believe that I actually was close enough to where I was in the previous video, but I just overshot it. It's like, god damn it.
See you later.
Okay. There we go. Quick save. Now I need to find my way back to the forest. The forest where those trees are. And then we'll be able to find the frozen. No, not back him up. Here we are. Now I need to find... It's a little difficult to see in the snow, but I need to find... on where that research area was at the bay. Ah, there it is. Now, there should be a cave next to it. Ooh, I think I see the path. Is this the path? It's the path! Yes! Alright, this is the cave. Alright, you stay here and guard. Ooh, security.
Strange place for a security bunker.
Ooh.
Did the person who worked here also live in storage?
Probably.
My dearest Adeline and Rosita. Not dearest. Who says that anymore? Adeline, Rosita. Everything on the mission is going very well. Do you see now? Your doubts were unfounded. I am loved here, and... no. Rosita will say, Papa, why do you have to brag all the time? Papa, it's embarrassing.
Try ninja.
I want to
Yeah, they're
apologize.
cool people too.
Okay, no, that's taking things too far. I know we didn't leave things on the best note, but I want you to know I love you and I miss you. I don't know why I say the things I say sometimes. They just come out. I was going to send you a message saying how great everything is here and how everyone loves me. I've had a promotion to a very important security dossier.
Looks like a ghost Leviathan.
I'm treated like a hero. But really, this is a cold, wet planet. The scientists are full of themselves. There's no action to speak of. The only thing I look forward to is weekly games of Alien Intruder, but more than that, of coming home to you. I am sorry for all the times I did not appreciate you, of our family, or the good life we had. And who am I kidding? I can't send this. What's the use?
A lot of these people had some families that they wanted to go back to. Ooh. It's security feed of the Frozen Leviathan. Oh, so his job was monitoring the creature. Interesting.
If you're not cheating, then you won't mind if I record this conversation. Is that right?
What?
I have nothing to hide.
Then what were you whispering about with Vin?
Nothing. That guy is so lawful good, it's annoying.
Wait, so you were trying to cheat?
But no cheating occurred, so what does it matter?
It matters to team morale. If you can cheat in the game, how can they trust you out there?
I'm sorry, did you feel left out? Perhaps you would like to make a deal.
Ugh, Parvin, no. You're shameless. You really never give up, do you?
I don't. That's true. Have a manual put that in my next eval. Very persistent.
Okay. On one hand, that doesn't really tell us much, but on the other hand, maybe she was starting to get suspicious. Because I do remember that he was, like, one of the people that Sam was, like, trying to talk to about stopping this whole thing, so maybe she got a little suspicious. Wanted to investigate it. Okay, so, looks like nothing else here. Now, I think if I go continue down this path, I should find... Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's more stuff here. Like, we're getting close to the big guy. Yep, I see it.
What happened here?
I sense many things here.
Oh, there he is. You are just as big and terrifying as you were last time. Holy shit. Look at big floodlights. That could come in handy. Holy shit. Ooh, lubricant. Come in handy. Some glass. An advanced wiring kit. I'll gladly take that. Hydrochloric acid. Awesome. Perfect. Creature's frozen. Frozen creature's claw. Claws ought to retain traction on ice. Okay, that's still the same as last time, but holy crap. Ah, there's more withering on the prawn suit. I don't recall that last time. And there's actually, I think there's more detail on the ice. I would have to review my videos, but I feel like in the previous times, this wasn't like built up quite as much. Man. Okay, another one of those waters. Okay, see an elevator. Ooh, looks like the console. Sorry, I was just double checking, like, is there more stuff here? Copper wiring, I'll gladly take that. This is still functional. My god. Ooh. Actually, wait. I want to go back down, because there's something over there. It's probably Sam doing a log explaining of, like, where the cure is. I want to double check. Oh yeah, and there's more lore. There's a CUPD8. CD8. A necklace.
This was Sam's necklace. She never took it off.
Oh. Oh, extra scanner.
My investigation of the fire
Alexis.
excavation site, including the cave entrance and surrounding area, revealed minor cosmetic damage to Altera survey equipment and significant structural damage to the natural cave entrance and supports. Resulting debris prevents cave access without heavy excavation equipment. Only foot access is currently possible. We are reporting 2 casualties, Pavan Ivanov and Samantha Ayu. Both bodies were found beneath the rubble at the cave entrance. Ivanov had just entered the cave. Footprints were still visible by the entrance. Deeper into the cave, Ayu appeared to have sustained a fall. Poor souls. What was Ayu doing? Nothing in her file suggests a history of vandalism or carelessness. And yet, I can only conclude that the cause of the collapse was employee negligence. We will need to investigate a possible connection to the explosive damage reported at Omega Lab. If there is a connection, who is responsible?
Oh. So Parvan was kind of like collateral damage into this. So Sam had like planted in the explosives to try and seal off the cave at least. And then Parvan was like on his way here and was like caught in the blast. And the possible connection back to Omega Lab, that was Marguerite's work because she was setting off explosives at the cave. Okay.
It appears that your sister's death was accompanied by significant destruction.
Doesn't make any sense. She would never destroy a base. Well, baselessly.
Are your feelings confused? I am detecting more than one.
I don't know. I feel disillusioned, worried. I thought I knew Sam better than I really did. When we were kids, I was always the one breaking and rebuilding things. She wouldn't even go into a bake sale without a plan. For classic oatmeal cookies, no less. So serious. She wouldn't have anything to do with my molecularly transformed caramel pretzel lumps.
Your mind goes easily to food. To distract you from your feelings.
Okay, I think that's enough mind reading for now. This wasn't negligence. That's not Sam. This was something else.
Okay, but she should be recalling that Marguerite was involved in this. Maybe this one will give us some more info.
Patrol log, excavation site, day 33, morning. I thought I saw something moving on the screen, but it was just that I sneezed. Wiped it off. Fred's not convinced the Leviathan is really dead, but I've never even seen it blink. Nevertheless, I am now undertaking the mandatory foot patrol. Inside the cave, confirming a whole lot of nothing. Creatures still dead, cave still boring. I miss the mining site. At least you could talk to people. Oh, wait now, what's this? A rock! I found an interesting rock. That makes 3 this week. The others will be happy to have a friend. Concluding patrol. Perimeter secured. Nothing to report. End log.
So it seems Parvin was in charge of monitoring this, hence the security office. Although, back to the whole Leviathan of like still dead and not moving. I actually read something for like Unknown Worlds did actually have like a whole sketchboard of this thing. Did actually have a whole like storyboard of the frozen Leviathan coming, not necessarily coming to life, but an illusion of it. So the idea was that like the creature is that like once you enter the cave, you'd get sort of like this warped and weird hallucination of like the frozen Leviathan breaking out of the ice, roaring right at you, and then like leaping over you and escaping the cave. And then like as you look back, as the illusion fades, you look back, but the creature is still there, only slightly moved. And it's like, holy shit, that would have been so amazing. It honestly would have been cool if this thing was actually alive, and then a sort of like an end game portion, like as you're leaving the planet, you actually see this thing breaking out of the ice, and moving throughout the land. Can you imagine that? That would make this thing 10 times more terrifying. I'll gladly take that, because I do need that to construct. Oh my god. I'm scanning his skull. Lots of room for a brain. But it's mostly bone and fat. And then his teeth. Ah, here we go. So once we get all of it, we actually get a full piece of this thing. Frozen Leviathan. We found this thing buried in the glacier. It gave someone a hell of a fright. Turns out it was walking around 1,000 years ago when it fell through the ice. It was infected with the Kara bacterium, the aggressive disease which wiped out the architects and almost life on the planet. It is unclear whether the mutated Kara pustules present are responsible for the ultimate demise of the creature. Since the enzyme cure was released on 4546b, the bacterium has been all but eliminated. Rare specimens like these will provide our only live source. Research on the bacterium has been transferred to the secure Omega laboratory. Alright, while further research on the creature will conduct at the excavation site. I almost said evacuation site. Okay, so a little bit more info all about that. Just gonna climb up here to see if there's anything else. Nope, just to give us another look at this thing. Man. This is definitely an interesting Leviathan, because it's very different from the other ones. Because previously, like, since the game is mostly underwater base, every Leviathan that we've seen and that we've seen has mostly been like underwater creatures. And very serpent-like. But this thing is a land animal. It is a land animal, and the ice worm is kind of one too, because he mostly like lives in the ice and everything. But man, it'd be kind of interesting if there was like another Subnautica game that still has the underwater leviathans, but also has more of these kind of predators. Kind of like predators, just like roaming around. That'd be both scary and amazing at the same time. Okay, so if I insert this, that should be able to cure this thing. Alright, go ahead and cure this guy.
I believe the antibacterial agent was effective. Without it, the bacteria could have spread. Now it cannot. Your sister's memory will live in you through this gesture.
Feels good. Doing this one last thing for Sam. I feel like I got some closure.
My people do not experience endings as you do. Do humans feel joy in realizing that you've reached the end of something?
Sometimes. Closure is a sense of resolution, like knowing that even though it still hurts, it'll be okay. I did what I came to do. I found out what really happened to her, and I got to finish her work. I learned a little bit more about the person I've looked up to for, well, my whole life. I wish I'd told her that more. Sam always wanted to make a difference. She wanted the bacteria contained to keep everyone safe. I'm grateful to give her that. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
A little sad, but I guess bittersweet to conclude like this part off. So this is now half of the story concluded off. Like we've finished up Sam's story. Oh god, you're even scarier with that. So this concludes like the portion with Sam and like Sam's story. The only story parts left to do are find the rest of where Alan, the rest of the components to build Alan's body, and then that should be like the end of the game. It'd be it of the game. I don't know. Well, obviously we're not gonna do it in this part because I feel like that whole section would be a video all on its own, but it does raise questions, at least for me, like, where do I even go to begin of that? But now that that's overall done, I think if we can, like... Oh, this thing is dead. Okay, well, I guess I don't need it at all. Well, but now that this part is done, I guess we can, like, just go ahead and move on from here. Okay, I think this is gonna leave this episode of Subnautica Below Zero here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Editing-wise, this should be shorter than the previous 2 episodes that I've done. Because this episode was mostly focused on just finishing up, I guess, the rest of this, the glacier area. Like, I definitely wanted to find, like, the graveyard and the frozen Leviathan. Now that those sections are done, and we got another piece of, like, with Alan and stuff, I think this overall concludes this area. Like, I don't know what else we could explore over here. I think the only thing left would be, like, maybe, like, the pangolin spots, but at the time being, I think we're all good. So, I don't think the next episode will be the last one. It might be second to last. It'll ultimately depend on what it is I need to do, because the only portion left is to build Alan's body. And as far as I know, I really have no idea, like, where that is. So I'll have to look it up of where I'll need to go. I do know that I do need to go deeper. It is in an area that I will have to go down deeper. So I'll probably look up of where where the last main architect component is. And then, like, the next episode we'll cover over that. See where that goes, and see where that leads. And yeah, I do think we are reaching to the end of the game, though, so I am excited for that. And that's, but for the time being, I'll look up where that section is. I'll do a little bit more free building in my free time. Anytime to expand more on my base and add some more stuff, especially now that I got a couple of new things. And I'll probably do at least a starter video of showcasing that. Showcasing that for you guys. But overall, that's gonna be it. Yeah, so, if you guys would like to see more videos like this in the future, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. How's this? Well, let's face Lego projects. I'm in there to have some fun. So, anywho, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit that like button, comment below, share with your friends, subscribe to YouTube, follow me on Twitch. And here's half of the road. Ow! Thank you guys for listening next time. What do you guys, Smooth Rises?